Hey buds, welcome back to Mandibles and welcome back to another episode or another reaction of Steven Universe. It's such a cute show, alright? I love this. Between all the shows that we're watching, it's nice to know that we have a beautiful vibe of everything, alright? We got a little bit more of an intense show, we got more of a serious show, we have something playful that supposedly gets nuts at some point, and then we have something that we're already kind of invested into. We got like a little bit of everything, and then we have Smiling Friends, which is... I don't know where to put Smiling Friends in this, but it's an experience for sure. Thank you so much for being here. If you guys want to watch the full versions of Steven Universe, please consider coming over to the Patreon. We've reacted to a lot of shows in the past, and I have a lot of reactions. All right, so if you like this, you want the full version, consider coming over there and supporting me. I greatly appreciate it. Otherwise, this is episode... What is this? Episode 6, Cat Fingers? Cat Fingers, oh yeah. Oh, wait, hold on, go back, what was that? Cat Morris. Cat Morris, that sounds familiar. Is Cat Morris the, oh my god. Is that the woman from that New York City show? Or am I thinking of somebody else? I could have swore that was her name. Cat Morris. Is that who that is? Hillary Florido? Florido? I live in Florido. Sorry, or cat fingers, sorry. Little rant.
Hubbard good. This is a high-profile job.
Me whenever I get married. Hubbard it real good.
Political favors.
Ah, you rascal. Enough with the hose fights.
Oh, okay.
What the?
Oh, I was like, oh my god, we got gem animals? I'm like, wait a minute. No, that's Amethyst. Amethyst can transform into random things. I would definitely use that power way too much for too many different things.
Do more. Check it out.
Okay. That technically answers one of the questions I was just about to ask, is the limitations. Anytime there's something that you can take the creative structure of the idea. We talked about this, I think, recently in our Bungo Stray Dogs reaction with the paper turning into turning into an item. I'm like, how much can this paper turn into? What can she technically turn into? Can she overpass her physical prowess? Maybe, I don't know. Like, you know, can she be something bigger than what she is? Yes. So how big? Can she become a galactic monster at this point? Can she become a building? Like, transformation gets wonky, but it is strong as hell, especially if you have unlimited options and possibilities.
Womp womp. I want to try it all.
Don't bite off more than you can chew, Steven.
Womp womp. Ugh. All right, show me how to change into a huge lion.
Actually, for once, Pearl is right.
You know what's kind of cute about that is because like it doesn't seem like it really takes much out of her. Like it could be like a mana kind of thing where it's like, hey, you can only transform for so long or for something. But like that would mean that you could look exactly the way you would want to, you know, if you wanted to change anything about yourself. And even though like I am full in support of like loving the way that you are, I would change my hair so that I wouldn't have to fucking get it clipped or colored or anything, you know? It'd just be like actual blonde. And then boom, it's taken care of, and I'll have to spend fucking stupid money for it, you know what I mean? So like, it's like, if that is the case, then they just love the way they look, which would also be very cool.
Well, it was a good try.
Cat fingers, got it. I kind of love it. I actually kind of love it. What purpose does it serve? I have no fucking idea. But like, it'd be cute just like if you're. It basically replaced doom scrolling on TikTok, which I did right before this fucking reaction. But I would just be like, cat, and then I would just like talk to the fucking animal on my finger, and then be like, fuck, I gotta work now, and then fix it or whatever. But wait, his is meowing. Okay. The difference for that between his and hers is she made the noises for the animal, you know, because she was doing like the fake meow or fake howl or whatever it was. But that's a cat noise.
Is that a thing you can do now? That's pretty cool.
I know, right? I'm gonna take this show on the road.
The only problem I see with this is since he's such an amateur, I would not want my hands to get stuck like that, because that would be a massive hindrance. One finger is fine, but I could definitely see in this going way too much. And then he's gonna be like, I don't know how to turn it back.
Oh, Steven, that's adorable.
Cute.
Are you making
Stupid.
it purr?
It kind of does what it wants.
See, that's what I'm saying. I don't think Amethyst's did that. Hers was strictly her voice. So the fact that yours is like a real animal is almost like, makes me a little uncomfortable because I'm like, you're gonna have to get rid of this thing at some point. You gave it like a fake soul, almost, or a real soul. We're not getting into it.
Really? Yow!
See what I mean? Bad cat finger.
I'm sure it just wants to play.
You're right. And he doesn't have any friends.
Oh my gosh! It's just like you, Steven.
That is a massive fucking difference. 5? I was thinking 2. Jesus Christ. Okay. This this is gonna be a problem. There's no fucking way he's getting it back.
No, it's not. It's natural. Shake
No.
it out. See?
10? We have to use these hands, Steven. You're gonna smush these cats' faces in random things. This is gonna be a problem. It has to be, right? That's how these episodes work. We learn about something about Steven. Steven then wants to use it because he's excited and then cannot do it or cannot go back. You know, that was the way with the crystal. That was technically a version of the cheeseburger with the last episode with the shield. Yeah. Actually, that's been the format. Well, which is kind of cool because like we're still learning more and more about ourselves and our abilities and our powers or potential. So like every episode he gets like a little bit closer.
Steven! What's going on?
It's nothing. I just turned all my fingers into cats.
A wild fucking statement, by the way. Is quite a problem. But I feel like this is actually the appropriate response or like thought process of you learning how to use magic. Because like even though we've seen things in like forms of media where like, hey, like, oh, this little quirky thing is happening, it's not weird enough. This is definitely weird enough where this would happen to random people for sure. It's like you adopted 10 cats that cannot leave your body, and that you have to use those parts of your body to survive.
We have to stay and help Steven.
We can't. This is a tectonic emergency. We'll deal with Steven when we get back.
Amethyst, I blame you for this. That's fair.
I was gonna say that. No, I should have. I fucking should have. Because I'm like, it is her fault, technically.
Amethyst! Pearl! Garnet! Dad!
What's he gonna do? All right, first solution. This is what I'm thinking of. This is what's gonna take to fix this. What if we just irritate the cats long enough? They are their own cats. This is gonna get a little dark, so I apologize in advance. What if we just spray them with water until they get really annoyed and then leave? And if that doesn't work, I don't want to talk about like hurting the fingers because I don't want to hurt them, but I want to annoy them. Are they shrink? Oh, I thought they shrunk for a second. We're losing Steven to a bunch of cat heads. This reminds me of oh my god, Slime Rancher. That's what this looks like.
It's not enough water! Turn on the super wash!
No, I won't do it. It's too dangerous.
You've got to! I'm a
This is so dramatic for no reason. Well, there's not no reason. I mean, Steven, I don't think he would die. He would just turn into a cat. But also, like, this isn't how the other transformation works. So he could just lose his mental control to the cats. And actually, maybe that's the reason why Amethyst talks through the animals, is because she remains control of them. And since Steven is a beginner, his transformation uses the actual, like, animal mentality instead. Steven might be dying here.
Oh,
Dad.
This was exhausting. At least it's not Frybo. I'm gonna be having nightmares about Frybo for the next 3 months at this point. At least Cat Fingers was... It just spiraled out of control a little bit, right?
Steven! Okay, let me see it. You got them to go away. It just goes to show, always listen to me and never listen to Amethyst.
Technically, if he did listen to Amethyst when she was like, hey, you can make it to the boat, and he used his hands to swim, they would have been fucking gone. So, technically, if he continued to listen to Amethyst, I think it would have been okay. And we're back. Oh, another episode by Kat Morris. One of these days, I'm accidentally going to leave in the small break I always take in between episodes 1 and 2 for my reaction, and it's just going to be you guys watching me laugh at TikToks that you can't see or hear. And it'll be like the weirdest. Maybe I'll do it on purpose, like for April Fools or something. It'll be like an hour-long reaction at like 2 like 10-minute episodes. You're like, what the fuck? And I just get lost. I just get lost in social media, and you're like, well, give them the watch time. It's something I would do if I was actually a fucking. If I could actually pull that off. Anyway, Bubble Buddies by Kat Morris again, and Aleph Romanellis. Romanellis. Bubble Buddies.
5 speeds, handbrakes,
Oh,
electric blue finish with a tiger bell.
okay. I see what's happening here. Unfortunately, could never be me. I can't be like, if my crush is around, you're knowing instantly. There's no like, oh, long day today. And it kind of no. I am telling you how I feel immediately. I can't play games. It's not my genetic code. I have to like tell you almost immediately and just take it from there. I'm like, hey, if they're into it, they're into it. If they're not, they're not. And it keeps things super clean and simple. It's maybe why I am the way I am, I guess.
I bet there are a lot of kids who'd love to ride this bike. Whoa! Whoa! Ah!
Okay. I get it's really embarrassing, but I think it's worse if you run away and cry. I feel like I just would have fell, scream, and then just laid there, and I think that still technically would have done better for you. It got her attention, and she would have been concerned, and then you would have had something to talk about. But now you're the guy that ran away and cried. Which, hey, some people are still into.
Hi, my name is Steven!
I love that. And you still had the introduction. So now she knows your name and that you protected her. You can summon a bubble. Okay. So your ability, I don't even know how abilities work in this anymore. So I thought it was just going to be the shield at this point. But it's not? So is your like overall ability like protection instead of just shield? Because I thought it was just like, now it was just like, oh, you can summon Captain America's shield, I guess. And that's just who you are. Because they summon, well, that would be your weapon. And this would be your ability? Now I don't know. You know, because like, it's technically they all can transform. But maybe they don't have separate abilities. Maybe they just have their weapons. But then Bubble. Can they all just, can they summon Bubble? Maybe not. Interesting. Very cool though. I would love this ability.
Whoa! How did I do that?
And the episode's called Bubble Buddies because he doesn't know how to turn off his ability again. Just like the last episode. He was able to transform the cat fingers, and then he's like, fuck, I can't turn off the cat fingers. Started the bubble shield thing. Cannot turn off bubble shield thing.
Hi, my name is Steven.
Connie, what?
You technically saved her life. If you were not interested in her as a person, she would have died. She just would have died there. Which is kind of dark to think about. If Steven was not into her whatsoever, that's it.
What's wrong?
It, doesn't seem to want to go away.
So the problem with this, for me, no issue whatsoever. For other people, this would probably spark a lot of claustrophobia, right? Being in like a roughly like 5-7 foot bubble, with someone, with a stranger, technically, you know, could be a nightmare. But for me, I'm like, hey, I appreciate it. I'm going to lay down. Please figure out how to get us out of here at some point. I don't know how oxygen works in this, or if it's going to reflect like the rays of the sun and it's going to get hot as shit. But hey, or maybe try calling for help or something. And actually, they're not even watching because he asked them not to watch. So they're just stranded in this glass bubble. Well, it's not glass, it's magic. We'll find out.
No, this is new. I don't know what this is, but it's okay. The gems will know what to do. Oh, what?
That's crazy. If this rolls into the ocean, this is going to be a significantly bigger problem. Because I saw it roll back and I'm like, oh, if that keeps rolling back and you just drift away, you're fucked. You know, you will run out of air. You will at some point become unconscious and then knock out and potentially lose the bubble and then be stuck in the middle of the ocean.
Way to go, Steven. Is this your magic love bubble or something?
Can't you just tell them to go get, you know, the girls? Like, hey, I can't go up the hill. Can you guys go grab my friends for me and they can help me get out? This is my worst nightmare. I've never gone on any of those slingshot rides for this exact reason. It's gonna happen eventually, right? It's gonna snap and people are gonna go fucking flying into the abyss in a giant circular cage that you cannot escape. Or maybe can't escape. There should be an emergency latch in there or something. But maybe there shouldn't. I don't really know anymore. But that thing went flying into the ocean, you were stuck in there and you're just gonna drown in the seat. This is my overthinking. But also I don't want to get launched back and forth on a string. Oh. This is my worst nightmare. But also, this looks oddly beautiful. And I feel like at least they're not drowning. Positives. Silver lining.
I have an idea that will definitely work. When we get back... a huge worm!
This might be a random debate, or a topic, technically. But, like, how did people nail underwater music? Because as far as I can remember, in every genre of it, like music, it always sounds similar. It always has that same, I don't even know what to call it. It's almost like spacey, but it definitely feels more aqua-y, watery than that, you know? It's every water soundtrack sounds peaceful and mysterious, you know? And like a pinch of magical. And I'm just curious, I'm like, what started that? You know, who started like, this is what underwater sounds like, and then once you start running out of air, then you get the dun 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 dun, and then you get anxiety. Yes.
Not scary at all.
It's got a gem inside it. Enemies can have gems?
Ooh. Sorry. Are you all right? It's not so bad.
How the fuck are we gonna get back up? There's no way anyone's finding us. There is no way. The only thing I can think of is that we keep going so far down that we break through and the pressure from the core of the earth pushes us back up. Which seems extremely unreasonable, but the only thing I can think of happening. Unless we meet like a nice fish. Because I don't think people are going to find us down here. There's no way.
And only my parents will notice because no one else cares about me. I'm gonna disappear without ever making a single friend.
That's so sad. That's so sad. We'll be your friend. Oh my god. He did want to talk to you and hang out with you. What seems a little weird, partially because like the entire time we were with Lars, they were like, he was like teasing us a bit. So like she wasn't really picking up on the fact that like Steven like likes her, you know? Because I was thinking about like maybe bringing that up as a discussion of like how do you feel when like someone's talking to you and someone makes it apparent that they are crushing on you in a way, you know? Because it's definitely like a unique situation, which is something I have not been experiencing in a very long time. But still, like it's just the idea itself and dating in general is a big discussion. But we'll just keep it at the fact that like she didn't pick up on or even care to like listen to that portion of it.
I saw you at the boardwalk parade last year. You dropped your bracelet.
Oh, he kept it? Oh, that's actually so... I forgot he grabbed this on the fucking freezer.
I'm having fun.
Cute. You two should be instantly dead. To me? Now, again, wild speculation. This thing comes off as a gem hunter. You know, like, it eats the things on the bottom of the ocean, but that thing in the center, like, it looks like a gem, and it, like, hunts, like, gem-bright things. So, like, it's not like a normal fucking fish either. So, to me, that's just what that comes off as, which would be kind of crazy if there was things on this planet that specifically hunted his kind.
Most of his funky flow.
Funky flow?
Shit, that's just where it ends? There was not a single... We didn't talk about the monster. She collected the crystal. That means there's some significance to that world. I'm telling you, I am not far off. As always, great 2 episodes. Thank you so much for being here. If you want the full reaction to it, come over to the Patreon. I'd greatly appreciate it. All right. Again, I have a lot of stuff. If you need someone to keep you company, let me do it. I'd be honored. All right. Thank you so much for being here. I appreciate you guys. I'll talk to you guys next week. See you later.